on board again to them, wonderful viewers. I'm sure you are just enjoying this little transition I just did now. That is another unique way of transitioning. I'm sure you are enjoying the vibes with those violin sounds that are going on the beat.
Are you playing?
So that is how to transition. I just introduced another new tweak to the DJ mapping. Don't worry, the mapping will be available for those who purchase it, the earlier one. Don't worry, you get an automatic link to download it. For those who are just stumbling on this for the first time, sorry, this very mapping might likely be for sale.
No!
You might not be you might not be buying it for something more, just a little token, and you can get it downloaded right into your system. So as I continue to improve on this, I'm going to be explaining what I'm doing here, what the new mapping I've added that I'm also introducing now. When you go to your settings here, let's go to mapper, controller mapper. If you come here, you'll see we now have DJ Djing's hot cue transitioning. That means this is mapping for transitioning that enables you to play around with the song before you transition. It also enables you to select a cue point on the track while the beat is going on. Just watch, we are going to demonstrate it a little bit now. You get to see. So you can see I just transition. I pick a particular part, I loop it, I play around with it, then I now move to the next beat that is currently playing now. So I'll be explaining everything I'll use this particular keys you see me use, right? I'll be explaining everything I use in particular these keys, you get to see it. So the mapping is a bit complex, that is why I might not really be able to go into detail of explaining how each of it works. But if you go to the elementary stage, you get to see that you will see that I already explained everything and how the whole thing process works. The key thing there is how to manipulate it. That is what I'll be talking more here, so that when you just download it, all you need to do is go to your mapper file under settings. You get to see it here. Look at it. In my own case, I can access it from here. You select it as your default mapping, then you are good to go. You go to your DJ software, that means your virtual DJ. I'm going to be showing you the folder how to access it. So inside your document or whatsoever folder you have your settings stored into, all you need to do is to access the folder. In my own case, this virtual DJ is under document. This is it. You open it. When you go down, this is for drum kit and a host of other. This is the target file here. When we go down, you see where we have mappers. This is the mapper. This is the mapper file. You open it. It's an XML file. Don't worry. For those who are into programming, you know exactly what XML is all about. I've talked about it in my earlier videos. Maybe you can check that out in my channel or wherever you're getting this video from. You get to see the video there. But this case, this is an XML file. This is the file you are going to be downloading. Or for those who are purchased, you get to see that you get something like this. All you need to do is just copy it into this very particular folder where you have your mapper. Your mapper file might have more than this, or might only be one, depending on what you are originally using. So this is it for this. So let me close it. So an XML file is a file that enables you to store settings of a file, especially for a database application that is either stored in a device or whatsoever device you can think of. I also talk about the XML file even in one of my videos where I talked about cross DJ, how you can put up these drum samples in cross DJ. This particular drum samples that we are using to play on the keyboard, the same thing is also applicable. So we are going to see how I use it. So the first thing you do is we are stopping the beat for now. I'm going to be explaining the individual keys so that it will enable you to know how to manipulate it very easily. There are two major keys here that I'm using here, the H and the J. Both of them are hot cues, but there is a little difference. The H here is for normal hot cue. This is it. That is it. Then this other H has a unique kind of cue, hot cue. It's a kind of hot cue that appears like you are playing with your crossfader. For those who uses your controller very well, where you are starting a particular part of a song, the key word to use there is cue play. It's like cue play, but in this case it's not cue play. It's a hot cue that controls itself alongside with this very volume fader of your level fader of your track. This is watch the behavior of the level fader as I press it. You get to see it will go up and come down when I release it. This is it. So you see, this enables me to play as if I'm using the crossfader or Q underscore play. This is a Q underscore play here. You can use a Q underscore play here, but the Q underscore play that is for C will not give exactly what you are talking about. Let me open the settings so that you get to see. It's a bit complex. That is why I might not really go into explaining how everything is. You will notice that the keys are much. This is the J and this is the C. You can see the C is just Q underscore play. This is it. So let me close it. This is H. You can hear the difference. This is J. So the good thing about this J here is you can create a particular kind of pattern. If you watch some recent development about transition, you will notice that some DJ will pick a particular part of a song and they will play around with it. They create a kind of pattern that will rhyme with the incoming beat. Sometimes a particular sample of a track, maybe the sound of the keyboard or the sound of the guitar or whatsoever. I'm going to play a video that you get to see that particular point I'm talking about here. I'll play the video here of a particular DJ that does it. You get to see it. But for now, let's understand it first. When you understand it, you get to appreciate what I'm talking about. This is it. So you see, so it makes it possible for you to create that particular vibe to make your audience expect that there is going to be a change. But in this case, it's not an brutal change. It's a change that comes with the outgoing beat, and then before you drop the next beat, just watch. Then the next thing that does the magic for us here is this U. What does this letter U does? This letter U select a particular cue point in any part of the song that we want. Watch. I'm going to start it again. So you can see I just create a unique pattern now by just these two keys. I select a particular point. The moment you press it, it selects a particular point. Then this one will also maintain the hot Q1. This one's a hot Q1, but this one is automatic. This is hot Q6. So anytime you press it for the first time, it selects a hot Q. That is hot Q6. Then the S button here takes care of deleting that particular hot cue. Whenever you press this, if I press it, you see it automatically deletes that hot Q6. I will do it again. I'm going to pick another new point, then I will drop the next beat on it. Just watch. So there's another key again that does another magic for us, which is this very key. What this key does is it creates a break. Just like when you want to break, you will notice that some DJs will play a particular phrase on the song. When they play with it, after playing with it, they will now create that unique break. Just watch as this beat continue to play, you will get to see it. So you see, it just create that break. I can decide to do it this way. So you see, so sometimes maybe you want to stop the song, or you want to create that kind of vibe where you want to stop it before going to the next track. Let's get to see it again. So you see how I started it? Just little touches gives you that kind of vibe that your audience will want to connect with. So don't worry, the link will be at the description box for you to get it, as I've always made it available. Don't worry, this one might not be for a more charge. If you already have my initial setting, this one will automatically be for free for you. You get to see it in your email. Just watch out for your email any moment. from the time you are watching this video, you get to see the email notification in your email for you to get the XML file alone. And if you want to get the XML file alone, if you don't have the initial one, you have to purchase this very one, possibly for a little token. Don't worry. Thank you for being there. We are going to be rolling it this time around. Let me go into FL Studio. I'm going to be combining this with FL Studio this time around. Then we are going to blend it and raise the
It's DJ Don Genius.